Good afternoon, I'm Lee Anderson. A plan to add 1,600 apartments and condos in the heart of Bend is approved by the Planning Commission. Blake Mayfield takes a look at the development, which has some opposition.
Of those 1,600 housing units, 250 are reserved for affordable housing. But still, some locals feel the development is less than desirable.
And so this area was identified as absorbing some housing as well as a substantial number of jobs.
The Timber Yards master plan is set to be developed next to Hooker Creek and the Crux Fermentation Project in Bend. Timber Yards would feature 1,600 new housing units for people to buy or rent, as well as retail and office spaces.
70,000 square feet of retail space, 120,000 square feet of office space, and then approximately 3.5 acres of open space.
No single family or townhomes will be constructed in the project. City of Bend senior planner Karen Swenson says that housing units will be built vertically, reaching as high as 75 feet. With code restrictions keeping buildings in the area to a maximum height of 65 feet, development company for Timber Yards, Kennedy Wilson, had to get permission from the Planning Commission to build another 10 feet high.
And the Planning Commission recommended approval of that code deviation, which is allowed in a master plan.
But not everybody is happy about new neighbors moving in.
We also need to have things for people to do that are in those houses.
Jason Dimitrovic is a Bend resident who is passionate about hockey. He says the project barely addresses the housing shortage and would like it to include a sports complex.
We definitely need an arena here that can house a minor league hockey team, an affiliate to an NHL team, which we can and would be able to bring here because this town is desired by those NHL teams, specifically the Seattle Kraken.
Jason feels an indoor venue would allow for wintertime concerts, giving people occupying the new housing a place to go.
To hold concert venues that typically won't come here because we have just now an outdoor facility.
The city's senior planner says a separate development, called Stevens Ranch, may include a multi-use indoor complex.
They specifically wrote into that master plan code to absorb some type of that use.
This needs to be where we come together as a community.
If Bend City Council approves the master plan, the developers can submit a subdivision to create buildable lots and streets by this July. City Council holds its first reading on the development on June 7th. Blake Mayfield, News Channel 21.